can y'all hear me okay?
Yes,
Mhm.
ma'am.
All right. So, hey, it is December the 1st and we are here. Like we are really here. And I don't have no video to play today because we just gonna get right into it. All of that'll come later. But so I am CJ, the one and only, and y'all are here with me on CJ Said It live stream for the very first time. And I'm grateful to be here. First of all, let me say that. I am going to take a moment to just introduce myself. I'm a 40-year-old a loctician here in the Houston, Texas area, and there's a lot of titles that I wear, but at the end of the day, what I want y'all to know about me is I am one of the most laid back, very transparent individuals that you would ever want to have in your life, and I can say that with my chest poked out because God is the head of my life and everything that we do, everything that He allows us to do, it turns into gold. And so that's why we're sitting here before you today. Now, before I go into my whole spiel about why we are here today with this whole podcast, I have some wonderful individuals, as y'all can see on this channel with me, and I just want them to take a minute to introduce themselves before we move forward. So we will start with Lily D, if you are available.
Yes, ma'am. Hello. My name is Lily D. Um, I'm an artist. Right now I'm at my full time job though. But listen, I'm an artist outside of here. I got music. I'm crazy. Yeah. I'm a Virgo.
This ain't no dating app.
I'm a Virgo. Oh, I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna use that one. Is it anything else you want to shout out, like where they can get in contact with you, your
Oh yes.
CD,
So I am on About Music. My album Free is on all platforms. And my name is Lily D, not little. Okay, it's Lili space D. And the Instagram and everything is the real Lily D. So it's the real Lili D. Mm-hmm. That's me. Mhm.
yeah, go check her out. She's pretty dope. Go check her out. All right. Need to clean my mirror real quick.
And that's
Oh
Hold
yeah,
on, what's up?
he
Oh,
got
I'm
the first
tripping.
lady. He got the
Yeah,
first
what's
lady
up, y'all? What's up,
whatever.
everybody, man? It's your boy TMB with Monkey Man with Trap Nigga Daycare. We trap your babies and we teach them how to thug it out at a young age. You feel what I'm saying now? But this your boy Monkey Man with TMB with Monkey Man, and let's talk about it on Thursdays. And I'm here to support and co-host with my girl CJ and have a good, interesting show. I'm 42 and looking ass.
first of all, everybody ask you, okay? Trying to
You
be
let
like
us.
me.
We're gonna scratch that from the record because he does have a woman. So anybody who heard that, just
Right,
let it
right.
go over your head,
Yeah.
okay?
Where's she at?
Yeah, right. But I'm 40 and I'm a Taurus.
And she ain't looking for nobody, so we gonna get that out.
Oh
We
my
been trying to
God.
fix up with
We going
anything.
and we are going to clear that up before we get off of here today. We will clear that up. But that's neither here nor there right now. So you all, I want to let y'all know why CJ Said It podcast, is so important. Um, because like I said, the many titles that I wear, one of them is always to bring awareness to our community about certain real live issues that we don't see discussed on a regularly. We are starting to see them more now. And so with having a platform, you want, for me, it's always to do something positive with your platform. We can laugh, we can joke, and we can have fun, but if we're not bringing awareness to certain things to help other individuals to be better, then to me, I always kind of ask, like, what's the purpose? So, with that being said, that is where this podcast generated from, and just being connected to some wonderful individuals like Monkey Man himself. And y'all have heard us tell about our friendship on the different platforms, and to see him come from where he came from to where he is now, and still be able to be a blessing to everybody. It's a beautiful thing to see. And then also being connected with some other individuals. Shout out to Cross, shout out to King, shout out to Dolly, and a few other people that support this movement that we're on right now. Like, it really is a blessing. So, with that being said, I want to give a shout out to my kids and my mama and them. And today is December the 1st. Anybody that knows me personally knows that my BFF right there in the background, he passed away today. Actually, it made 7 years. And that was the importance of this podcast actually being launched on today, because it is also in memory of him. A lot of my inspiration would come after he passed away, just wanting to actually do something for the better of cultural families and communities and boys and girls, and then bridging the gap in the family. So shout out to my brother. His birthday was November the 29th. CJ the kid, we love you. You always with us, and just, keep covering us, bro. We really appreciate you. So y'all, my topic for today, social media. So social media is a big thing in our community now, and everything we do, like, you can't not get away from social media. So I want to know from you all, what is your opinion of social media and how it has evolved? That's what we'll start there with. How has it evolved, and then we'll get into the negative and the positives of it. What do y'all think about that discussion?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Okay.
ready.
All right. So you're Monkey Man he'll jump back in here. So Miss Lily D, I gotta remember not to call you Aaliyah on here, because I know you by
Now
Aaliyah,
you
but
just did it. I'm about to, you know what?
Baz, salute Baz. Thank you so much. I know, no, she's not Aaliyah. Her name is Lily D. I have to remember, like, don't we call each other by stage names on here. So with that being said, Lily D, go ahead and give me your opinion on social media, and how has it evolved?
I mean, at first it was fun. So what? How old was I when social media really started getting big? Like YouTube, I think started it off, and then MySpace. But of course, there was always dangers. Like the reason why my mama didn't want me to have a MySpace and all that, because predators. It gave them more room to do whatever they wanted to do. But it has evolved in good and bad ways. It does help. A lot of people got their businesses going because of social media. But then a lot of people be on social media breaking people down. And so we went from YouTube having fun, seeing videos, and then it took a lot from like the things that we culturally grew up with. Like people don't watch TV to watch videos no more, or countdowns. Like shows like 106 in Park, TRL, all of them didn't make it anymore, because now you could just look at it on your phone. And then nobody really has an attention span anymore. Everybody's ready on their phone like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like
you not lying about that. Like Megan and I went to go eat, like, the other day when I picked her up from school. It was like, okay, we're gonna go sit down somewhere and have dinner. And I looked at her and I looked at myself and I was like, girl, let's put these phones down and actually sit here, and have a conversation, because it's not on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like for me being an entrepreneur, my life is on those phones. That's how a lot of my communication and everything happens. And so you can't even say that that's still not tying you to social media in some way, because it's more than an email. It's more than a check-in or whatever.
exactly. That's why I don't think my manager here don't be understanding. He be like, "Why are you always on your phone?" They be complaining about me on my phone. I'm like, because that's how I promote myself. I'm making videos. I mean, at the end of the day, I got people. I remember there was one time my phone was dead, but I was still promoting stuff. I went to go work with a customer, came back, everybody decided to call me at the same time. You, 3 other people, and I was like, oh my God. And it was all about music. Well, other than you, but it was music, The other person was my manager. It's just it happens. Like we stuck to our phones. That's
Yeah.
where our business is at.
Yeah. So, Monkey Man, the question is, what do you think about social media and how it has evolved?
I mean that social media is what it is. Like she said, it's for promotion. It's to connect you with family members or friends you haven't seen in years. It evolved into something bigger than what we ever thought it was. Cause you notice everything, even with rap music and stuff like that, they never thought rap music will evolve to this. Like social media, they never thought it evolved to me to this. Like she said, they had the MySpace and the I don't know if y'all remember the Moco space and all that. Then it came Facebook. Facebook took it to the next level. Then
Hmm.
Instagram came or Snapchat and all that. And so I mean, it evolved into something like it's universal. Like really, the internet then took phone lines out. You know what I'm saying? Like you remember when we used to have the landlines when we was young and stuff like this. So I mean, yeah, it evolved into something very beautiful, man.
Okay. So, like you said, um, you said a lot, like being able to like do. Oh, there go King. You let him in? Okay. Hey, King.
Yeah.
How are you?
Salute, salute, peace, Queen,
Salute.
peace.
Salute. You came
Well,
in
you got
right on
monkey.
time.
We got monkey man in the building.
Yeah, man.
Monkey
Assalamu
Man's in the
alaikum,
building.
man.
Ain't no assalamu alaikum, nigga. Peace to the God.
Peace to the God, homie.
And here's the
Assalamu
crew.
alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Ham, pork, and bacon, nigga. Come on, let's go.
Yeah. What's up, homie?
Nah, I'm
So,
great, man.
so King, welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. You came in right on time. We're talking about social media, and right now the question that I'm posing is, what is your
Uh huh.
opinion on social media and how it has evolved?
Man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, yo. I go back. I go back before the MySpace days of social media. I was always into social
Hmm.
media. I go back to Black Planet before MySpace even start popping. You know what I'm saying? I
Damn, I
was
Damn,
Not the
didn't
was
know
Black
that?
you,
Planet.
King. I'm kind of embarrassed that I know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what my
But
mama was up there.
Hey,
go
check
Was
him
ahead.
that
out.
during
Listen,
that?
Well,
Was
damn,
that
watch your
during the
mouth.
AOL's day, the dial-up days?
it
No,
was. It actually
it
was.
was during dollar days when you had was no laptops really. Laptops was like for
Yeah.
businesses. You had to have a regular computer, and you had to have it plug. Everything got to be
Yeah,
plugged into the wall. Not like now.
and it
You
did
know
that
what I'm saying?
sound.
Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, but I go back to them days, the AOL chats and all that. Now, I'm 47, so you know what I mean. I got some years on y'all, so I remember all that, man. I see how it evolved. It evolved. And I say it evolved some good ways and some bad ways. Good ways because you can find people that you lost in your life from years ago, and bad
Mhm,
ways because some people can find you that you try to get rid of your life from years ago.
mhm, mhm,
So that's like more of a double-edged sword.
mhm.
But
Yeah,
nah,
yeah. I know. I that's funny because Aaliyah, we talk about this all the time. You block somebody, right? You block them on one social media.
But they make
You got to
man, I be
go make.
blocking folks and they make
You got
I
to go
block
make
them
sure
and
you
they make
block them
separate
on
profiles. I'm like,
every.
yo, what the man? Listen,
Yeah.
at this point, you just don't watch me because I don't have time.
Salute, Cross. Salute. There you go. Salute, salute.
Cross the boss of the building, my blue bro. Salute, man.
We can't hear you.
Cross, you
Your
on mute.
volume. Oh, you got to come back
Uh,
in.
yeah, come
But
back in.
like you said, those are some of the good perks, being able to connect with some lost family members, or
Yeah,
some people that you hadn't talked to a while, like maybe in school that y'all fell off or whatever, and life happens or whatever the case is.
yeah.
That definitely was some of the good stuff. Proud,
Can
say something.
can y'all hear me now?
There we go. Salute.
We
Yes, we
can
can.
we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
All right,
We can
We
hear you now.
salute,
dial up,
CJ.
dial up. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, this is a monumental moment right here. CJ, salute to her channel, man. I know it's gonna grow. it's gonna get big, man. I had to come over here, man, and show my face before she get famous and stuff. You know what I'm
And forget
saying?
about forget
You're
about
so
us. Don't
silly.
forget
Yeah,
about
forget.
us.
Hey, but since you up here, I wanted to wait until you came up here. I wanted to say, hey, thank you. And if y'all don't know, go ahead and drop your link in the comments.
Thank you.
You break it up.
You
You break it
break
up,
you
CC.
you break
You
it
break
up,
it up.
CJ.
Oh, sorry. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, this ain't dial up, so I don't know why it's acting like that.
Do you hold up? Are you on your phone or your computer or you on a microphone?
I'm on the computer, but I'm on my I got my AirPod in.
You got a microphone?
Yeah, nope, it's breaking up.
Now you good now. You good now.
You good.
Okay, what about now?
You
Yeah.
good.
You
That's
good.
better.
Yeah, because you jumping
Yeah.
around. When you jumping around with the iPods in, the AirPods in.
It
Yeah.
did all the
AirPods
time. So,
Yeah.
but what I was saying is, Cross, make sure you drop your link, okay, for the Cross Your
Okay.
Heart merchandise in the comments, and y'all please go show support. I'm gonna take a picture and post. I'm gonna do a TikTok with my stuff later on. I hadn't opened it. I wanted to wait for this moment. So shout
Well, I
out to you. And
appreciate that.
before you came up, before we actually got into the
Yo, hold on.
conversation,
Pause up. Put your AirPods back in because you echoing.
it might be y'all.
No, that's you. You need a microphone.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get a microphone. How about now?
All right, you good. You good.
All right. I was saying, before y'all actually got on here, I definitely gave the roses to Cross and to King just for wanting to support, the platform of CJ and what's going on. So again, just want to say thank y'all for all the love and the support. Can y'all hear me okay?
No doubt. Yeah, we hear you great.
Yep. We can hear you.
Okay. All right, cool. So I really, really appreciate you guys.
We hear you.
So Cross, now
Yeah.
want to hear from you. What's your opinion on social media and how it's evolved?
Man, I just did a show on that guy that's, I don't want to give him too much light, but a guy that was actually a blogger, got a big channel, blogging channel, and he's part of the ones that's testifying with the O Block. And like he was the one that came out and said he's cooperating, number one. This guy's got a major channel. So that's why I was telling Born, I said it's crazy how this new age world is coming in, is this the new thing where people can pull people information and befriend people, and like he wears a mask or not, it always is avatared up or whatever, and come to find out this guy's been an FBI informant since 2010.
Wow.
So I just look at it as being very dangerous, being out here on the social media streets, because it's very easy for people to camouflage,
That
So
it?
now with that being said, that's what I wanted to get into too. What are some of the negatives of social media, and how is it affecting not only adults but children too? And can y'all hear me?
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah.
echo or something.
Yo, you got your AirPods back in?
Yeah, I do.
You should put your AirPods in. That's where the echo's coming from.
Okay. What about now?
Put them in. Put them in. Put them in.
They
Yeah,
in.
yeah, you good.
Okay. We're gonna
I
start
can't
with
hear you.
Lily D, and I just want to know, like, what are
Can y'all hear me?
some of the
Yeah, you echoing, King.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
don't.
She got tell her put them AirPods in. Hold on, let me see. Let me.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Am I echoing?
No.
No, you good.
Okay. I was saying that now that we've expressed like social media and what it's used for and what it does, what are some of the pros and cons with social media, not only with adults but with kids too, that y'all can see?
But I think, and I speak real fast. I think the pros would actually be, being able to get your content out. And a lot of people don't have voices. So a lot of times, you might try to go through a certain situation, but it might be something to the nature of, social media is always the last step. whether it be get attention from something negative or something positive. But as a content creator, I think it's a good thing because it puts us in a position to be able to tell, our side of the story. However, the con is, you know, feeding the wrong information or people highly influenced. That becomes dangerous because again, if you're fed wrong and you're highly influenced, um, it could create a bad what do you call it? It might create a bad light on you as a character because again, it's the internet. So we all try to come up with what we call a niche, whether we at home laying around, but it's we're being the alter our alter ego.
That's good. I agree. Monkey Man.
Um, only and back to piggyback on what Cross say, like the pros is like, cause like okay, so like you got a business now from being just in Houston now with social media, your product goes is Lock Love, right?
Yeah, Lock Love
Yeah,
Natural
yeah.
Products.
I try to throw a small plug in there, but anyway,
I appreciate
with
it.
Lock Love, instead of just being in Houston or just being in a certain part of town, your product goes worldwide instantly. You see what I'm saying? Because you never knows who's watching, and but my whole thing is with the pros on it. I mean the cons on it, and it's mostly with the kids because really us as adults, we know better. You see what I'm saying? But sometimes kids are curious and they look up different things or look at things like how we got the Sexy Reds and Sukianas right now, and they see that and then they want to become that because that's what they looking at or they practicing the dance move. They got some challenge now where they sticking the phone on top of the ceiling. You see what I'm saying? And I like at one time they had that cinnamon challenge, and all them kids was doing the cinnamon challenge and all these things. So that's about the pros because I mean the cons
Yeah, I did
because
it.
that's the cons of it because we see things and we want to try it. Like the hot chip thing. They got the hot chip thing at one time. They were paying people eat this hottest chip. Is one chip in a bag.
I
So
did that too.
it be the challenges that kills me sometimes with kids. But I seen a nigga stand in the tub and set himself on fire with alcohol on accident.
Yes, that was the worst one.
Yeah.
That was the worst one. Or the one where they were standing against the wall and you take it and you press on their chest until they pass out.
Well, we were doing that in elementary.
And that was stupid then.
Yeah,
Can I
we
say
were
that on
doing
here?
that. Yeah, you
Can I
can
say that
say
word?
yeah.
Okay, okay.
We ain't got to the bag yet. When we get to the bag, it's gonna be certain things we can't say.
Okay. So, okay.
But it's
Um,
cool to start practicing it. It's cool to
yeah.
start practicing it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't want to get banned like how I get banned on TikTok
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Aaliyah, how do you feel as far as the pros and the cons of social media?
Say it again. Can y'all hear me?
I don't
Yeah.
know, but you sound weak,
Yeah, you sound
CJ.
low. It might be because you
I'm gonna
put
have
her
to get a
hand on her
mic.
no, you put your hand on your ear. You probably was covering it. Um, so you said the pros and the cons.
Well, yeah, like what are some of the pros and cons that you notice from social media now with
Oh
children
yeah, well I
and
mean, just like he said, everybody's influenced because I did the cinnamon challenge, I did the hot chips challenge, I did the ice water challenge. I ate all of them. But listen, those are fun. But no, y'all remember what was that thing going around that cartoon that was popping up in kid videos? Mimo or
oh yeah, that little
I forgot the
scary
name of it. It was
girl
that weird
looking
looking thing
thing.
with the black hair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking
Momo.
about.
Momo.
Momo.
See
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Yeah, no. See that's why. So you got to be watching what the kids are watching. Social media is I think, and of course we got predators. We always had predators though. Okay,
Yeah, that's another thing.
we
Yeah.
always had predators. So it's like that's the main thing. You don't know who's talking to your kids if they're chatting on Roblox, Minecraft. You don't know who's talking to your kids because
Right.
of that. So
Yeah.
I that's what I as a mother, that's the main thing I get scared of.
Right.
But it
Be-
does have its pros, like everybody said. Like I same thing with me with TikTok. I've been able to reach 100 countries with my music because of social media. So it has its
Mhm.
pros and cons. But you definitely have to have tough skin to be able to be on social media because a lot of people do harm themselves or hurt themselves because of these bullies out here who are just unhappy and talking ish to people and making them feel like ish because they feel like ish. So yeah, it has this, and then with kids with bullying. Back then, we got bullied in school. We could go home unless they followed us home. But now they can open the phone and see them blasted everywhere. They can't get away from it.
Mhm.
So yeah, social
Yeah.
media has its good and bad.
Yeah.
But I think it's
I
good for business. It's good for reaching out to people for what it was meant for. But of course, with negative people, it's always gonna take a turn for the left.
agreed. Agreed. Can y'all still hear me okay? Oh,
Yeah, I can
Monkey
hear
Man.
you. I can hear.
Can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it
they
was
got me go.
my. Oh no. Okay. So I just want to add like in the what I see is a lot of people are on social
Okay.
media for
I'm
a
gonna eat that.
certain
Yeah.
required attention, and social media actually just heightened that. I call that a mental disorder when you need a certain attention to actually be able to function, and that's the bad part about social media to me. You got a lot of people on here as representatives because you catch them in person, and a lot of stuff that they say and do on social media they wouldn't dare do if they were in front of individuals or whatever. So to me it can bring out negative. And then like Aaliyah said, as far as the whole bullying aspect of it, like Monkey Man, you on the screen right now. If I have a problem with you, I literally can just shout it out, back and forth, because I know
Yeah,
you can't touch me on
yeah,
here. You
but
know what I'm
this,
saying?
the cold part about it, and I don't know if people think this, but I'm thinking that's what's making these kids weak. Because how can somebody say make me want to commit suicide? I have not understood that yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
when we grew up, and I don't care what these kids say, because it's like kids today. Everybody got name brand shoes. There's no way that nobody. We grew up at a time when kids had Pro Wings and things like that. Like off name brand clothes, and we used to cap on them. But all that did was made us squabble. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
I'm trying to figure out though what's making these kids so weak by a person. Now, true enough, I can't I can't fight that person, but if somebody's bullying me, I can block them. I
Mm-hmm.
can ignore them. It's so many ways, and I don't understand it. Like you say too, a lot of kids, because maybe they're not getting attention at the house or the attention they want at the
Mm-hmm.
house, they turn to social media
And then when they're
for
rejected on social media, when they don't get the validation on social media
yeah,
because
they
they're not
swinging
being
from a tree in the
validated at
backyard.
home. Uh-huh. Hmm. And the crazy thing is the reason that they are running to social media for the validation is because that's what they see the parents doing.
Yeah, yeah,
The parents
and
ain't validating, and
cause
the
that
parents are on social media looking for attention. So that's what the kid is gonna do because that's what they see.
and like with my show, and I say it all the time. I really don't give a damn about nobody. Not saying I don't care about who watch, but it ain't important to me who watch. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
My What's important to me is getting the message out. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I
Mm-hmm.
don't care if you like it. I don't care if you hate it. I just feel like sometimes God put something on my heart, or maybe sometimes I just come on here and vent and tell you how I feel
Right.
and what I'm going through. Because yes, a lot of things on social media is fake, but it's a lot of real people. We done seen
Mm-hmm.
so much fake shit that we can't decipher the real from the fake. So
Right.
that's why when like even with your page, we gonna keep it 1,100 over here, bro. We ain't on here arguing and all that
Mm-hmm.
and talk. Now we might talk about somebody, but we gonna break down
Why?
Why? Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, it's just about the behavior. Anytime, because that's who I am. Like I tell to piggyback on what you said about as far as do I care about the likes and the views, and no, that's not why I'm doing it. Because even when we do anything with the Woman Strong nonprofit or CJ's asked to come and speak, I tell them from the gate, I'm not doing this for y'all hand claps. I'm doing this because
Mm-hmm.
this is what God tells me to do. There's a message that He wants me to get out there, and I am going to do it. And I'm gonna step aside. Like, you ain't got to pick up the phone and call me and tell me what a good job I did afterwards or whatever the case is. I just want to know that the message, whoever that message was for, it reached them at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like you said, even on this platform, we're going to laugh. We're gonna cry sometimes. We're gonna have some serious conversations. But anything that we do is to bring awareness to the behavior. It ain't to tear
Right.
anybody down. And I tell my kids all the time, let me tell you something. If you don't want nobody to talk about you, don't do the shit.
Well, I mean, it ain't even just that. I don't give a damn what you do. If it's good or bad, they gonna talk about you
Well, but what I mean is, if you're
in a
worried
negative
about
way.
if you're worried about somebody saying anything about what you do, whether it's good or bad, then you as a person shouldn't be doing it. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you are responsible for you. Whatever you put out there, it's gonna be judged regardless. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
whatever you do, if you're gonna be judged regardless. It's all about what you believe about yourself. And if you know your intent and your heart is good, who cares what somebody has to say about what you're doing?
Right.
Who
Right.
cares? So but like social media and like I said, social media has made it so easy for people to be cowards behind keyboards and behind screens and microphones, because you don't use these platforms like Aaliyah said before. Lily D said before she dropped down. These platforms are being used to tear people down. Why do you want to use a platform to tear somebody down?
And the other day when I got on there holding men accountable on YouTube that do this shit, they
Hmm.
tried to still tear me down. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because so you mad at me for saying that we shouldn't talk about other niggas when
Hmm.
you should be
Hmm.
really just looking at the whole point of us as a race, as black people. We already got a strike against us. You feel what I'm saying? We always want to
Hmm.
blame the white man, but right now the white man just sitting back watching the niggas put each other down.
Basically.
Well, I'm gonna say blacks. I ain't gonna call everybody a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I
Right, right.
am
Right.
I am a certified Negro. You know what I'm saying? With yeah, I am with redneck tendencies. You know what I'm saying? Because I like a little country music every now and then. So
Right,
but
right.
anyway, it's just it's more things that we can talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, so like I said, I gotta go to because I like watching female podcasts because female podcasts they with healing, helping, and teaching. I can give you 5 female podcasts and not 6 with you included that I can go and watch and it can help me as a person. I done seen a lady that grows her own food, kills her own animals, processes them, and so I'm just saying, if it was ever to come to a time where supermarkets and shit closed down, we wouldn't know what to do. But she would.
Hmm. Yep.
See what I'm saying?
Mhm.
She would. If there was ever a time okay, so it's another lady. I think her name. Shit. What's the lady name? Something Copper. It's something Copper. Empire Copper. But she's a lady that tells the black people who they really are. Like
Mhm.
some of us sitting here thinking we Africans when nigga you are Indian. Ain't
Mhm.
ain't nothing African about you. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And it's shit like that that I be like, wow, I ain't know that.
You
And
you
it's
know what's crazy? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, go ahead.
I was on the phone with a friend of mine before we actually started the podcast. We just talking about life and stuff or whatever. And I love that when I can have a good conversation with somebody about life and experiences or whatever. That actually like pumps me up. So can you hear me? Okay, is the volume okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got on the subject and we're talking about like me. I can remember when I was a kid, right? I'm an adult now raising kids. And the things that I teach my children, not blaming anybody, not talking about anybody, just talking about the reality. When they used to say, kids don't need to sit around in grown folks' conversations. And now that I'm older and I can recall some of those conversations that those adults were actually happening, it was a bunch of BS because they were sitting around talking about each other.
Yeah,
This is family. Talking about another family member. They're down and worried about what's going on in the neighbor's household over there. But you ain't. I was 35 when I started learning about credit. Okay, I didn't
shit,
know how to
you
finance I didn't know how to finance a vehicle. I didn't know what mortgage was.
right,
All those things I had to literally learn on my own because I'm on social media now and I'm seeing and hearing these things. And so for me, it really did something to my spirit because now these same people who when I was a young person and could have actually instill because everybody didn't know, but there were a few people that actually knew because they were the people who we looked up into in the family because they had those things, right? They'd have been the
right,
ones sitting at the table leading the conversations about the bullshit.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so now, respectfully, my thing is, I look at you a totally different way now because yeah, you want to get on the phone and be messy now and talk about the generation that then came after y'all. But what did y'all teach us?
No bullshit, cause it was the same thing for me. Hell, I was grown, like you say. I probably was in my 30s when I found
Hmm.
out about credit and didn't know that shit. Credit is way better than cash.
Way better, way
Some
better.
shit, some
Especially
shit
if you
you
know,
gotta have
especially if you
credit, and they
know
don't give a damn about the cash.
there exactly, exactly. But here's the thing: you get deeper into that. It's a reason why they didn't teach us about credit. It's a reason that they don't want us to know about credit because it was never created for us in the first place. So it behooved me to know that in my family, there are
Mm-mm,
a few people.
mm-mm, mm-mm,
Don't
mm-mm,
say that. Don't
mm-mm,
say that.
mm-mm. Mm-mm. It wasn't their fault. It's nothing that the white folks didn't teach her. Is that the black people? What they always say: if you want to hide something from a black person, put it in a book. It was
So
black folks that
I'm
knew.
glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because my main question, because on the phone earlier today, my friend said, "Well, gotta give them some grace." Trust me, I give grace. I'm not saying I don't understand. Okay, I know they had different times, different information that they had access to than we do. I
Right.
completely understand that, but I also know that when you know better, you do better. So the same way that we found out about something. You mean to like this wasn't if there wasn't some things like going on that y'all actually could have instilled? Because
But you
in
got.
my opinion, go ahead.
But you got to understand, we still talking about the same people that's telling us not to listen. That's gossip. These the same motherfucker that got a phone bill in their child name, so they credit
That part,
already fucked up.
that part.
They don't care
Hmm.
about credit.
Hmm.
And we at an age and time now where credit is important. Like I don't know what it was, but see, we grew up in apartments. Like I always say, we passing on generational welfare instead of
Hmm.
generational wealth.
Wealth,
You see what I'm
exactly.
saying? I'm
Hmm.
seeing more and more kids growing up in the same environment that they grew up in, and they cool with it because that's all they seen all their life. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Now, that's why I thank God for the schools I went to, like Wesley. Even when they started MC Win and Booker T, it took us to another. You had teachers that'll take us to the next level. There,
Yeah, I
that'll
agree.
take the time out to tell us about shit that's more important than this arithmetic. Sometimes,
But that's funny that you say that because the teachers that we had compared to the teachers that are teaching those teachers were older than us.
yeah,
So
way
how
older
is
than
it
us.
that the teachers that were older than us and our parents were giving us gems and giving us information? But I'm not blaming the parents. I'm just saying the parents didn't have access to this information.
Not like today. Thank God for social media. They wasn't reading.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And not to be funny or not to put nobody on blast, but just have you ever just? Cause I don't. I'm gonna say my mama. The only book I ever seen my mom and my grandma read was Jet magazine and motherfucking TV Guide and the Bible.
Well, my mama read. She read
Oh,
a
and the
lot.
newspaper.
Yeah, my mama loved to read like novels or whatever. So yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but there's
yeah,
drama.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That was drama.
yeah. And that and
Or,
that's that.
or romance.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. Like just understanding like the evolvement of everything, not just social media. Like I know me being a mother, my biggest goal is for my kids to be better than who I am. And so that's why like yeah, even with the mistakes and stuff that I made in my life. Can you hear me okay? Is it going in and out?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear
Okay.
you.
Even with the mistakes and stuff in the end of that I made in my life, I still like am my biggest critic. And I always want to find a way to be better within myself so I can be better for them. And just knowing that there are so many people who use this social media for other gain, that's the part that that's the part that I can't get with. Because if I'm only concentrating on this and my goal is to be big and get likes and get attention and or bully on the internet so somebody can, take a clipping and be able to post it over here and say, look what I did. What's that are coming up under? That's what we teach them to do. And that's the
Man,
conversation that I tell people all the time. We will be talking about this on here really soon. See, that bullying starts in the household. Hmm.
yeah, I my, well, I'm okay. Yeah, bullying may come from like you got abusive parents that talk about the kids and all that shit, or maybe not. But sometimes parents don't know that everybody's not going to be tough. Some kids you gotta handle a little bit different than the other one. Yeah, you can call
Hmm.
this one an ugly motherfucker, but if you call this one an ugly motherfucker, he might break down and cry. Then you want to say he weak, and all this you pounding into that child. That's what he thinks. So
Hmm.
when he go to school, his self esteem already on zero,
Hmm.
and then these kids get to fucking with him. Now he ready to kill the whole school and himself. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
or he ready just to kill himself. And like I say, it's a different
Take his
time.
life. You gotta say,
I
gotta
swear
say,
to
take
God,
his life.
boy, deep, huh?
You gotta say, take his life.
Huh? You
You
breaking
can't
up?
say, oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can't say the K word.
You. What's the K word? What did I say?
You
Oh,
say,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
off yourself. What? I don't know. Uh, take your life. They'll take their own life. You know what I'm saying? They'll take their
Hmm.
own life. You know what I'm saying? And it came to. I don't like I say. I think the reason why these kids, this generation, is so sensitive because they mostly grow up with their mothers. You see what I'm saying? Not, I'm not giving them. I'm not giving mothers no bad rap. It's just the simple fact. Okay, 9 times out of 10, if you see a man arguing with another woman, he grew up with his mama. I promise you, because he seen his mama do that. You see what I'm saying? Um, somewhat, and like it's not enough men figures. Like, okay, so go back to the internet. That's why they run to the internet because they not getting that love and support that they want. So they might get on there and like TikTok. A lot of people do TikTok. A lot of kids addicted to TikTok because kids love attention. Kids love attention. You froze up, I think.
You sound froze. Can you
Yeah,
hear
it
me?
look like it. I can hear you. Your internet, it sound like you back on dial up. Is you back on dial
Oh
up? Let me
no, I'm
find
not
out
on
you got an
dial-up.
old. Let me find out you got an old AOL disc up in there somewhere. Trying
I don't.
to...
It is it today. It just wants to act up. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah, cause this one I should have known. Now you froze up again. You know
That's
what
crazy.
though? Sometimes it's good just to take your camera off. Sometimes it's good to do that because it lessens shit that the or maybe you got too many windows. Oh shit, I'm missing. I'm back. Can you hear me?
I can you
I
hear
can't
me?
hear you though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, your shit. Yeah, you using that old ass AOL disc you found. I know what's
No, I
going on.
am not.
Got that old ass. What's that shit called? American Online. Yeah. Online disc you done found trying to run your five. Man, get out the game.
This is messed up. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you stuck. You coming down on the last 5 minutes of that AOL disc.
This ain't no damn AOL. Forget you, man. Hold on.
Many
Okay.
windows you got open on your computer. That might be another thing. The tabs you got open. Or unless you got that direct TV internet, that what it is, huh?
Boy. All right. Is that
I'm trying to figure
is
it out.
it
I'm trying to help you out.
is it unfroze?
Yeah, no. Eh, hold on. Yeah, man. Hey, y'all give hey man, damn, she ain't got no banner. I'm gonna throw up her cash app. She need y'all help CJ get some AOL, some what they call that shit? Some Xfinity internet, some AT&T Xfinity internet, man. I think they got a deal going right now. I'm trying to get you some internet. Anybody got any old got a little bit? See, she steady falling out. That weekend, well, internet weekend.
I can hear you. I can hear your ass.
I'm trying. Well, I'm trying to help you out, sis. God damn, you
Can
know.
can you hear me?
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I got an echo. Hold on.
It might be your stuff. You ever thought about that?
Do you got YouTube on?
Uh-uh.
Let me drop out and come back in then. Huh?
All right. Sorry, y'all. We're having technical difficulties. If y'all can hear me in the chat, okay, please let me know.
No, we got AOL disc. That's what we get.
Okay, y'all. Sorry. Technical difficulties. I'm gonna get a mic for next week and everything. Man, Bass, he ain't have to cloud me like that. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Because it might just be him. While he up here, we be doing that all the time. Like we be thinking it be us. Now he and it's probably him because he got two screens open. Which one is you on? Monkey Man. See, Bass said it's okay. So it gotta be you, Monkey Man. It gotta be you. Again, while we're fixing these technical difficulties, I just want to say shout out to everybody watching the live on the chat. If you're tuning in on Facebook, like really, really, really appreciate y'all. And so just to let you all know, we will be doing Mondays and Sundays from here on out, unless something changes for CJ's Said It podcast. But we will make sure If you are subscribed, you'll always get the notification before we go on, and just make sure you tune in. Um, and we actually have been on for about 50 minutes now, so we'll see if Monkey Man is able to come back in here. But I do want to definitely go ahead and give my shout outs to Monkey Man himself, my brother. Like he started his thing and said he wanted CJ to be over there with him on that talk about it Thursdays, and that is doing amazing. So please, if you don't know him, go and follow his page right now. Talking Business TMB with Monkey Man. Also, to Bass, like I know we haven't personally talked like one on one or whatever, but just want to tell you thank you so much for continuing to show love on the different platforms. Truly, truly appreciate you, King. Thank you for coming up. And you already know this panel is yours to come up and join and speak on anytime, as well as Cross. And Dolly's not on here, but a big shout out to her because she's very, very, very supportive of us and what we're doing as well. So, and then Lily D, make sure y'all go check my sister out. Free Lily D is the CD and the streaming on all different streams. So when y'all have a moment, please go check her out. And here he is trying to come back in here with this dial up. Why he trying to talk about is me. It ain't me.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, it's you. It's you.
No.
I'm gonna go watch the playback. It's definitely you. It's because when you drop down Bass, I asked Bass could he see and could he hear me, and he gave me the thumbs up.
See, look, I'm still on and she started blanking off.
Now it's you. I'm watching the live right now. It's definitely you.
Man, hey, y'all put a thumbs up if y'all still see and hear me. Oh, you back with us? Okay. I'm taking the blame all my life. I did. I'm a bad guy.
But I love you so much. Though. You know what? Oh, and
Man,
we're getting some bad weather over here right now too. Like it's getting real cloudy and stuff too.
yeah, it is. It is kind of great. It do look like it's finna rain.
Yeah, yeah. But I was just saying this has been a great show, Monkey Man. You know I love you and I appreciate you because guess what? I could not have done any of this without my brother. He definitely
Man, I
told
so
me
appreciate it.
how to do it all, how to set it up, like all this. Like, and I'm very, very appreciative of him. And y'all listen, y'all stay tuned because Monkey Man and I about to take this shit to another level. About to take it to another level. So, Monkey Man, anything you
Shit,
want to say before we go?
we finna take this to another level.
That's what I said. Your dial
Do
up it cut it out.
nah,
While
yeah, man. Shout out to AOL. AOL got a nigga rocking like we do. Yeah, we taking it back to the '90s on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but nah, but man, you know I appreciate you, CJ, for being a part of my journey, and I want to say for you, you know, it was gonna be. If y'all tired of that bullshit, your people on the podcast arguing all the time
dancing with
and
everybody.
want to be all messing with everybody, come over here to CJ, man. Come over here to CJ, man. Yeah, come over here to CJ. Oh, hey, man. Man, or you can find CJ on my page too, on my coffee runs in the morning sometimes. Or
Yes.
do it sound like I'm delaying?
I mean, it was, but it's working out. Turn your Wi-Fi off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Turn your Wi-Fi off.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, it's been
Nah.
bro. You need you need to apologize because it's been you the whole time.
Nah, I ain't gonna claim that. I ain't gonna claim that. Nah, I ain't gonna. I ain't gonna claim that one.
But look,
Nah,
yeah,
but yeah, man, you
I'm
know,
I'm off vacation now. So yeah, Monday I'll be right back up there with you on your coffee runs. Dolly, hey Dolly.
shout out to Dolly. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, y'all want to come and get some good content, man. And some other people, some of them popped up in the panel. Shout out to one. Shout out to Cross. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that came up on here, man. And who else was on here? Oh, Lily D. Lily
King,
D.
Lily D
She
and
popped up
King.
on here. Yeah, King.
Hmm.
Yeah, we call King Born. I really wanted
Sorry.
to ask him why he was sitting up there. I really why he wanted. I got to mess with him though, cause I was trying to mess with him on Jamil page with that. Cause see, Born was a bodyguard, and I say, why you up there telling on Jeezy like that? You telling all Jeezy business, you know what I mean? But Born love the joke. He cool cat, man. That's what I'm saying. He got a good podcast, man. We deal with righteous people, man.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
fearing people, man.
Yeah. Not bad. I'm very, very
Cash app
appreciative.
accepting people.
Y'all know the main cash app down here. Down here. Bless him now. Bless him. Yeah, yeah, Dolly, go ahead and share. I'm sorry you just not joining us, but we had a little talk, we had a little run, and Monkey Man, before we get out of here, anything
Your AOL fucking up.
it's yours. They can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You might need to go to that badass iPhone. Got over there, man.
Oh, she said, oh, so maybe it is me. She said she can't hear. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh Lord, but it happened. All right. Well, Monkey Man. Mm. Y'all know I'm so sorry. We are we are experiencing some bad weather here in Houston. So I'm glad it really just kind of started messing up on the end. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Um, let me see if Monkey Man if
Hey, you know what that is, me?
huh?
That was me.
Okay.
I
Uh,
remember.
okay. So you want to go ahead and give out your last shot, whatever you want to say to close it out before we get off of here.
Yeah, man. Um, two wrongs don't make a right, but two rights made an airplane. Some of
Amen.
y'all will catch that later.
Amen. Hey, that's my brother, y'all. And again, if y'all are on here and not following TMB Monkey Man, please go to his YouTube and subscribe. It's something that you don't want to miss. He's incredible, and he always brings some good stuff. And what I love about him most is he's going to keep it real.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know no other way.
All right,
But
great.
naked honesty.
Right. But so Monday I'll be back on your show, your coffee run with you. I'm off of vacation. It's been fun, but now it's time to get back to the money. Um Again, I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. This was our first show with CJ. Feeling real good about it, and there's more to come. So if you're joining in and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Share it with anybody that you would like to, and we'll see y'all on next Monday.
Peace.
Peace.